this is where I'm going to send my kid next year. Bukit Panjang Primary School. I heard a lot of good things about this school. They say, I don't know who the they lah, they say that this is the best primary school in Bukit Panjang. So I shall put it to test next year. Oh, if only I stayed here. Got balcony at the master room on the second floor. Oh, this area look very new. Yeah, then my son can just cross the road, walk to the school. Bro, you know where you're walking? Tahu-tahu sampai airport. That means I have clocked in enough mileage for another corner unit tengah renovation. Huh? Should buy or not? Nice, huh? Oh, this house at the top there. Everything when brand new is always nice. When old, people throw away. So, this school is also quite big. So yeah lah, next year my plan is now I'm in a dilemma. Maybe anybody who have experience. My son next year turns primary 1. This is a dilemma for Muslim parents. Do I put him in a secular primary school, or should I explore and expose him to madrasa for next year? Both got pros and cons. Anybody who have experience sending their children to madrasa can share your experience over here. Madrasa I half. I like the value system, but I have my doubts also. Any parents here who is currently sending your kids to madrasa have any words of advice for me? Good morning, Sam. Oh, Sam is also here. Bro, you stay at Bukit Panjang? Yes, I just shifted to Bukit Panjang. Nobody send your kids to madrasa. Okay, I tell you how I feel. Okay. I like the as a Muslim parent in Singapore, I like the secular education system because I feel that they have good systems and process. As you can see, our government has fantastic systems and process. So I like that aspect of things. We have great talent in school. Great schools will retain great talent, especially schools with good heritage. At the same time, I like the fact that if I send my kid to madrasa, the secular subjects is not the only thing that is emphasized. I really love the fact that there is a greater emphasis. There is also a great emphasis on value system, on the basics of being a Muslim, especially in our modern world today. It's a lot of challenges, right? And this one, sometimes every religion or every faith has their own values lah. Their own values. The Christian faith, or whatever other beliefs and religion is also. So I like that if I put my kid, especially in the early foundational age, I can expose him to the basics, fundamentals lah. Because look at the parents today, myself, I'm not talking about you, me, okay? Sometimes we all lack our fundamentals. We all know, but we all never we all know, but we never practice. There's no point. You have the knowledge, you never practice, so there's no point. Me. So I want to make sure that putting him in that environment allows him to be with other people or other children, or in a system where he can be encouraged to learn new knowledge about the religion, practice, be a good human being. At the same time, in reality can be challenging Can be challenging in terms of how do you juggle and manage both the religious subjects and secular subjects. Already in the secular school, you have so many different subjects, right? It's really hard for people to manage, for children today to manage. And then on top of that, you're going to put in another whole spectrum of subjects for your child to be exposed to. Although I'm not so concerned about the examinations portion, but yeah lah, these are the things that go through my mind with regards to choosing secular school and madrasa school in the context of a modern day Singapore today, which I realize not many people talk about, right? Because going to madrasa is not cool, has a negative connotation, but to some families can be like, hey, it's a good thing. So any parents here who have such experience can advise. Assalamualaikum. Mr. Ali Kadir. Good morning, Mr. Ali Kadir. Waalaikumsalam. Jauh perjalanan, banyak pengalaman. Yeah. Spot on, Mr. Ali. Spot on. Madrasah not easy, like 16 subjects. That's why lah. So many subjects. But then how do the kids there today manage these subjects? Time management. How? What is the emphasis? What is the focus? Which subjects to focus on? How do they manage sitting for PSLE at the end of the year, at the end of the day? InsyaAllah semoga dipermudahkan. Jelita Pala is here. Good morning, Jadita. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. Thank you for coming board on my live. So yeah lah, as a Muslim parent in Singapore, this is what is going through in my head. I'm sure it's going through in the heads of other parents as well. My brother sent his kid to madrasah. He tell me all the positive stuff. Positive stuff. Every morning he sends his kid to the school. It is a journey because it's all the way to Payo, but it's an opportunity for him to build that relationship with his children. Now he sent 2 of his kids, 1 son, 1 daughter, and then they get to go through, they get to do some Quranic reading together, Quranic memorization, hafalan together. So I like that part lah. I like that part, spending time with the kid and doing activity together, doing religious activity together. But it's the part that, how does the kid manage? So I'm looking for other parents who already have gone through this journey and maybe can share with me. Good morning. Oi, Mr. Rushdie is here. Boy Kanjo. Okay, jom kita jumpa and talk about it. Good morning, Mr. Rushdie. How's your new environment treating you in Great World City? When can I come visit you? My office is not too far away, like Muhammad Sultan. Maybe I can come and visit you for a nice cup of coffee. When are you in office? The buses will be a bit noisy. Let me just walk past this place. Faris Syukur has just joined the live. Good morning, Mr. Faris. It's the first time I see your name. Thank you for being. Wow, I thought this guy is walking backwards. Thank you for joining us this morning. Raining just now, time was time to sleep in. But no lah, usually I get very uneasy if I don't wake up in the morning. I feel that I lost a lot of time. So yeah, even if it's raining, when was the last time I sleep in and rain? I can't remember. Maybe before I got married. Heavy rain, sleep in. But as a married man now, how to sleep? I got a lot of things to settle, a lot of things not done. So let's safely cross the road first, because I don't want to get run down by any vehicle. Suddenly, boom! Storm come out. A man got hit by a lorry. It was a hit and run in Dairy Farm Estate. Only Van J. Wow, boss, now you every morning walk. I try to make I want to say 2024 New Year resolution. All this resolution don't work out at the end of the day. We say only, but then we never do, right? So I don't really want to say New Year resolution. Just want to say trying to develop a new good habit. I want to say hi to you. Look out for the blue Prius. Whoa. Blue Prius. Oh bro, you watch TikTok live while driving? Awesome. Boy Kanjo, nice to physically meet you in person. You also stay Bukit Panjang? Hi, hello. Can I ask property related question? Sure. Shoot. Give me your best property question, and I try to give you my best property answer. Oh my Luna, trying to find day one of good habits too. It's always a challenge. Always a challenge. The initial portion is always the most difficult one lah, because we are so used to our bad habits. Example. My current bad habit is to eat, you know, the one they sell at where bakery shop then they have the nice waffle, $1, $2 they sell that one. Wow, my favorite one is the peanut butter. Waffle, peanut butter. The other day, I tell you, 2 days back, I was craving for this waffle, you know. I was craving like hell. I was like, okay, let's go. So I did my evening prayer, then quickly zoom out. We went to Orchard. There's like, there must be a place in the Orchard area that I can get this waffle. Not the atas kind of waffle lah, but just the normal, the simple things in life. So finally I found Takashimaya. Was it Takashimaya? Takashimaya. No, 31C Somerset. 313 Somerset. So I zoomed there. Boom. Park my car. I checked the Google Map. What time does it close? It says close at 9:30 or 10 something like that. So I like okay, still on time. So I went there. Then after that, I reached there 8:03. 8:03. Supposed to be open, right? So I went there. Say, can I have 2 peanut butter waffle? And then there was a young lady lah, maybe teenagers I think work there part time or what. After that, sorry, no more already. I said, why no more? Then show me the sign. Waffle station close at 8 o'clock. Wah, I rush over. 8:03 you couldn't do for me one more. No, cannot. I want to get angry. It's always a test of your patience, right? But what do I expect? Maybe the girl time to go home already. Work since morning. Work there part time. Tired already. Maybe the boyfriend just broke up with her. So yeah lah, don't want to say so much lah. So what to do, suck time lah. But I know the rest of Orchard don't have the waffle already. So yeah, that's my bad habit, old habits die hard moment. Okay, back to your property question. Siti, good morning, 861. Okay, Siti Fasiha binti Hamzah. I bought 4-room resale for my first timer. You mean your first house was a 4-room resale? Okay. What's your question? Can Bukit Panjang 3-gen flat able to hit 1 million when it reach out to MOP? Can. Why cannot? Multi-gen what? 3-gen what? 3-gen the space so big, right? Like EA like that. Of course can. But the question is when. The question is when. And 3-gen is not easy to sell because limited pool of buyers. What's your name? SG. Limited pool of buyers. Everybody in Singapore selfish. The majority form up their family nucleus with their immediate family only, means husband, wife and children. They rarely want to create 2 generations, which is with 3 generations with their parents. So the group of buyers to be eligible to buy this 3-gen is smaller, much smaller than the vast majority of people with immediate family nucleus. Okay, so finding a buyer for that can be super challenging. At the same time, the question is, Bukit Panjang area reach 1 million already or not? I think the EAEM is only at the 700,000-800,000 mark, right? I imagine the EAEM to touch the 1 mil first easier mah, more people can buy. So the short answer is can, but don't know when. Government's job is supposed to moderate the prices, so I don't think you will see it this year. Well, Mr. Ashraf is here. Welcome on board, Mr. Ashraf. Good morning to you. Realtor Jeremy Wong is also here. Good morning, Jeremy. Hi. Question. Number within supply for Bedok South Blossoms Q3 2027. Do you recommend PPHS rental while waiting, yeah, you can apply. It won't be, of course, it will not be as cheap as the public rental housing, nor will it be as expensive as in the open market. I think they will assess your income, right? Some may be a few $100, some may be 1,000 plus, depending on your income bracket. But if you can, I think it's not a question of is it good or not. The question is can get or not. Supply is limited. Supply is limited. Just apply first, see if you can get. If you can get, then it's good for you. At least you don't have to depend on your parents. You have your own privacy, and it's your own space lah. Just pay a little bit lah, it's okay. Yeah. Again, the challenge would be, got supply or not? Is there any units available for you? Because you can imagine, as the number of BTO supply increases, especially this year, as for the past few months actually, a lot of people are applying for temporary rental also. So see how it goes lah. Give it a shot, because a lot of people sometimes ask this, ask that, want to appeal, ask whether can get approved or not, whether I can get my SBF or not. But the reality is, you never apply, you never do. How you know? Not you just in general. So just apply lah. You apply, and then you have been given, you have been offered, and then you decide, should I take or not? Then it's a question to ask. In the meantime, apply first. Wah, the smell of waffle dah mengeliarkan. Aduh, the bakery macam Prima Deli. So I have limited places that I frequent to. Prima Deli, Baker's Inc. What's the other one? Swee Heng. Swee Heng. Or should I let go of the project and just purchase a resale due to the urgency of my home? This is a separate situation altogether. On most cases, I encourage you guys to apply for the BTO and the SBF because of the obvious reasons. The obvious reasons are, it's cheaper because it's subsidized housing. It's brand new. Everybody likes brand new stuff, right? But the downside, the number one downside, is the waiting time. And as you know, time is money. So on most cases, I would say go for the BTO. But if you feel that you cannot wait for that period, just now you mentioned 2027, which is 3 years from now, that's too far from you, then you can consider going for resale. Because sometimes for some families, the waiting time can cause a lot of arguments, problems within family members, within families. So different family have different chemistry, different makeup, different dynamics, different problems. Yeah, maybe for some couples might be a good idea for you to go for resale, because to prevent from all these things. This is the exceptional cases lah. Majority all can wait for BTO. In this kind of time sensitive, because you want your own privacy, can be as simple as that. I want my own privacy lah. I cannot stay my in-law lah, jialat lah. I cannot stay my parents lah, problem lah. Always fight, no privacy. Like this also must say, like that also must say. I go back late a bit also cannot. Everything also cannot. My friend want to come also cannot. Toilet must share lah, blah blah blah. So this is normal, part and parcel of living. So some people may prefer the privacy, so you all can go for resale. Yeah. Don't be so concerned about I already booked, but you need to know at which stage. If you are just at the booking selection, the most is just forgo the option fee lah. But if you already signed the lease agreement, means you already paid the down payment, then you will lose quite significant amount of money. So it's not a bad idea. You can choose to go resale if you value time over money. Okay, who's next? But the earliest, just to give you some context, the earliest you can possibly get your house for resale is about 4 months, if I can manage your expectations. 4 months, assuming the house does not require any extension of stay, which is typically 3 months. If you add that, it will be 7 months. And this one is of course not including your own renovation period if you're going to renovate. You buy resale, confirm you renovate, right? Kesian, 3 minutes late. Well, that is life. Late is late. No excuses. How to renew HFE? Cancel your existing one. Write in lah. I think your one going to expire. Write in lah. Either HDB will tell you they will extend, or HDB will tell you apply a fresh new HFE. Use their feedback form. Sam, good from the other side. The higher power want you to overcome the bad habit. In the end, I still got my waffle at Changi Airport. You know Changi Airport Terminal 3? There is a Baker's Ink at the coffee shop area. So I got my waffle there at the end of the day. So nice. 3-room flat with no MRT cost 450,000. Consider over expensive. Very subjective. 3-room not all the same. What year is it? Is it the newer, just MOP cluster? Most probably. Also depends on the location. Is it the older kind? Which MRT? Yeah, if you say 450 expensive, then you can imagine the 4-room to be higher, right? The 5-room to be higher, right? Expensive is always relative to what? Relative to a different location, relative to a bigger size. It's always very subjective. Relative to the older 3 rooms in that area. Okay, so the pricing will run in tandem. The newer ones will be more expensive than the older ones. The nearer to MRT will be more expensive to the one further away. The bigger size ones will be more expensive to the smaller size ones for the same year. Okay? Fee apa dah? Firjana, do you think government should step in and control the HDB resale price? They already step in, what? All the cooling measures is essentially government stepping in. You did how many? 3-4 cooling measures, right, last year? All the cooling measures is the government's way of stepping in, right? They can't tell you, now you all only can sell at this price. No, it has to be demand and supply. But they can control certain factors in terms of barriers, make it a little bit difficult for people to buy, difficult for people to sell. But to answer you, government already stepped in already. Property with Riyadh. What's up, bro? Long time no see. You never come office already. I never see you around. Seems like some agent don't want to do 3-room. Why? I don't know. You must ask the agent. I don't know. Do you want my 3-room? 3 minutes to MRT? Are you planning to sell your 3-room? If yes, get in touch with me. If all the other agents in the world don't want to help you, you get in touch with me. Click my bio, you go to my WhatsApp link. Okay, I will answer your questions with regards to your 3 room, 3 minutes to MRT. Hougang area near my parents. Hougang area got the older area, or is it the upper Serangoon area, the newer Hougang Meadows? So big difference. Then your house also got ethnic quota or not? This is the biggest challenge. Ethnic quota houses to sell is the biggest challenge in Singapore to sell. All other houses easier to manage. Ethnic quota, as long got that restrictions, appeal a gazillion times also problem, with the exception of a few cases like mixed marriages. That one can maneuver a bit, but those straightforward, both husband and wife of a minority race especially, biggest challenge. Not impossible, the biggest challenge. Bro, you walk every morning? That's the plan. That's the plan. I think this is our last round lah. I need to get ready for work really. Okay, thank you. You're most welcome. Bro, betul apa ada BTO baru kat Bayshore? Betul lah be. Masalahnya, kau boleh beli tak? Yes, you have the Bayshore, but the Bayshore will be under the new framework lah. The PLH model or the Plus model. PLH lah, Bayshore is PLH. Will have a lot of restrictions. Maybe you get a bit more grants, but you have 10 years MOP. Basically in short, don't expect to do the usual traditional make money from my first BTO kind of thing. Okay, it is just a way for you to get slightly affordable housing. To buy is cheaper because of the higher grants in prime location, but the idea is for you to stay there longer, much longer, because eventually if you were to sell, the profits, they will claw back some profits from you also. Yeah. Agent Hakim, agent 007. Why you say agent 007? Ben, Super Tram, my favorite place to run. Yeah Ben, sorry I have to shortlist it under my also favorite place to walk. It's so nice and serene. Yeah. Hopefully I can look at that man. Hui, like Mr. Universe, yeah. I think he like commando. Then half naked some more. Then his shorts like swimming trunks. There. R21 see? Only commando do this kind of things. And those who want to join Mr. Universe. First time buy resale. Looking at Bayshore. Are you referring to the resale or BTO houses? Cause my parents hand me down the HDB. I'm single and 27 years old this year. Sorry, what's the context of your question? Your parents want to hand you down. You're not 35, how to hand you down? It's not as easy to hand down. To inherit is more straightforward, but to give to you, not so straightforward. Unless you're married. Even then, they will need to sell to you the HDB. Or you don't sell, you do change of ownership, still need to refund their CPF. Bang, salam, Waalaikumsalam. Berapa house 2 room at Yishun kalau aku nak jual? We paid cash when we bought 8 years ago. Can I assume that you bought this brand new from HDB? So when you pay cash, you did not use any CPF. That must include your grants. That means you never use any grants money, because any grant money is essentially CPF money. Okay, BB Ebico. So maybe if yours is the newer cluster, essentially looking at, depending which floor lah, 300 plus, maybe early 400s. Could be 400 plus already, Yishun area. You want to message me? Then I do the breakdown for you and find out exactly in your location how much the value of your price. Okay, you message me, I'll break down for you. BB Ebico. Okay. Every time I go on live, sure got this question. Got two common questions. One is, what do you think of home seller 1999? The other question is, what do you think of Agent Sofian? Confirm have these two questions. I already addressed it in length. I don't like this battle. He hantam he. Spread peace, not war. So I would just say, good lah, he very good. Very good, very innovative, very handsome. I'm only curious to know from a consumer point of view, yes, any price that is cheap is always beneficial to consumer. Yes, so I don't want to disagree. But what if somebody else come out with 999? What if somebody else come out with 500? Right? The price war, the price game, if you go downwards, will only lead to zero, or a business that is not sustainable. Then that touches on the business aspect. So I'm curious over two questions. How is it sustainable for business point of view? Because he's not the first one. There are other companies who already tried before. Eventually they raised their price to commission rate 1%, 2% again. They move away from the fixed rate. Happened already. Unless he got some magic formula, then if he can really pull it off, that is something that we need to salute and respect him. But yalah, wait and see lah. Having said that, not all consumers like the distance approach. Distance approach means a lot of the agent does not turn up for a lot of the viewings, because some clients need like actual hand holding. Don't know anything, need actual hand holding. Need sayang-sayang from agent. Need agent to be there on the ground with them. That's how most people are, because it is not something that they do every day. So some people may be okay with a distance approach. Some people prefer the close proximity approach. But back to the question from a business point of view, on two aspects, whether it's sustainable. The other one, I don't know what is his plan for expansion. I mean, how does he attract new agents to join him? Because not sure whether that's lucrative for new agents coming on board. It may make sense from a one agent point of view, but I'm not sure whether it's scalable to entice new agents to join and grow. These are the questions that goes through my head lah. Yeah, but other than that, I think it's just interesting to see how this experiment goes lah. Okay. My parents thinking of changing ownership to me. House has been fully paid off. Doesn't mean that your parents fully paid for the... We take a break first. Sit down. Doesn't mean that your parents already fully paid. Means that they can hand over the house to you. No, it's not as straightforward as that. Because there are CPF funds being used inside the house. As such, CPF requires you to refund, including the accrued interest. So you will not be getting it for free, with the exception of inheritance. Okay? With the exception of inheritance. Okay, thanks for the insight. Very logic. Sorry if the question too direct. No lah, I'm okay one. Can ask me any question. No problem. Mr. Ayam, selamat pagi. Long time no see. You sit on the floor. No lah, got bench here, see. Got bench here. I'm sitting here, waiting for one of you to come and sit next to me. Okay. Yeah, so back to the... If I can touch on a little bit more on the handing over from parents, that one. So a lot of things, a lot of times, parents have this idea that they want to give it to their children. I personally don't think that it's difficult lah. People don't understand that it is not as straightforward. Okay, if it's an inheritance situation, then it's very straightforward. The moment you qualify to buy, means you're of legal age, depending whether you're single or you're married. As long as you do not hold any property under your name, then you can inherit your parents' house. Okay, that one is more straightforward. But to give it while they are alive, not so straightforward. And most times is, firstly, if they give you free like that, then what happened to all their CPF funds? Right, how are they going to retire? All stuck inside the house. That's why CPF will not let that happen. So the very minimum to change ownership requires you to put back their CPF use. If total plus accrued interest, both your parents as husband and wife already use, I don't know, 300, 400,000, because sometimes the accrued interest compounded over the past 20, 30 years can be quite substantial. Then you need to put back 400,000-500,000 inside. You got 400,000-500,000 meh? You just started work only. Where you got enough money? Don't know whether you take loan also can be enough. So I don't think it is so easy. Yeah. So yeah lah, and there's no reason for you to take the house. Why do you want to take over a bigger house, an older house? It is something that you have problem selling as a young couple because of all the policies and rules in place. 95-year rule, you know. Why you want to take that? You are better off buying a brand new BTO. Stay with your pet. Wow, got monkey. See? Monkey also want to listen to property questions. Okay lah, we put one monkey there lah. So instead, alamak, this monkey don't climb on top of me. This monkey alamak, now you make me... He want to sit next to me Monkey. Alamak, you tahu tak apa? Orang nak duduk, dia pun nak duduk. Okay, false alarm. Otherwise problems The monkey go already. Okay, where was I just now? Monkey ni kacau je I forgot my train of thought thanks to the monkey. Okay lah, end of that discussion. Funny monkey. The other day I saw like a family of monkeys, you know. I got to ke belakang pusing. Okay, let me read your comments. Hello, can reply my question. I already replied to you already. That's me. Just now I long talk about your 3 room, right? Okay, sorry Two room I answer already. Parents change ownership I answer already. Shibuya I answer already. Stamino. Yes, what topic you want to ask, Stamino? Okay, I come beside you. Don't have leh, I still waiting. D.E. Shabil, which area are you working? This is Dairy Farm Park Connector. I telling my father to sell his house, to sell his HDB, to sell this house to get a new house. Okay, if you talk about sell and get a brand new BTO or SBF opening up in February next month so you better get your HFE ready Get your HFE ready before you want to apply for your SBF next month. Okay, if you go inside the HDB website, they already put the list of locations and the number of units available in each of the location. Exactly what you won't know until it launches next month in February, but it's something for you to do some research first. Go to the HDB website under new launches. Good morning, Mr. Kai Shazwan. Nice street block, bro. Is it a good idea to pledge the house when you turn 55 so that you can withdraw more? If you're asking me this question, maybe you don't have, you may not have enough cash with you for your retirement at 55 or coming to 55. Because if you have more than enough is always very subjective depending on individual. If you have more than enough cash for you to be comfortable, if I have 100,000 cash for example, or 500,000 cash, I can last for the next few years while I have some rental income coming in, for example. Then you won't be asking about pledging. But if you're asking for pledging, then most likely you need the cash to help you on your day-to-day basis. Okay, so maybe in your case, might be a good solution in the short run. Why? Because the moment you tap onto these cash funds after you pledge and you don't have a supply to replenish it, then it's going to last you for a very short term instead of long term. Because as we age, I imagine myself as I reach 55, as I reach 60, job opportunities may not be as available to me as when I was younger. So will I still be working? If I'm not working, I have no cash flow in, I have no income. Then I keep spending the money. This is considered savings. Retirement fund is savings. If I keep spending my savings in a very short period of time, it will just deplete. Then how will I ensure income to come in my retirement years? Can't just expect to rely on my children, right? So in the short term solution, you can withdraw, but it's just a short term solution. Okay, a few more questions after that we call it a day. Got a good chow already. Actually, accrued interest okay, the levy not okay. Why are you afraid to pay the levy? It's worth paying the levy. Whether it's 30,000, 40,000, you got to think further ahead a bit, because you are buying still. This is your second timer. You're buying direct from HDB subsidized housing, whether BTO or SBF. Okay, so when you're buying at discounted price. Tomorrow when you eventually sell, you get more than what you paid for in levy. Small cost to pay, right? So in terms of investment point of view, worth lah. But Hakim, I don't have cash today. Well, you can use the cash from your current house sales proceeds. If you have nothing to sell currently, you got to ask yourself lah, how can I find this money of cash to invest so that tomorrow I get more in return? Maybe when you sell that house tomorrow, you get 100,000 plus, 200,000 plus. Then you eliminate the option for you because you don't want to come out with the cash today, that 30,000-40,000 of levy to pay. But actually you can, it's an investment lah. Tomorrow you can get so much more. What is the goal for buying resale? Because the lease will be lesser as we age. Guys, let's put it this way. When you buy HDB, when you buy HDB, it's actually not for investment. It's just for own stay. This is the reason why your HDB is cheaper than your private. Okay? It is not, don't think that this is, oh, can make money. Always assume you will not make any money. How can you? When you want to buy the house, you hardly want to put any cash. If can, no cash. Deposit also you don't want to put cash. Correct? Everything you want to use CPF. Everything you want to use loan. Then how do you expect to make cash at the end of the day? Isn't that an unrealistic expectation? You already have CPF accrued interest working against you. You already have mortgage interest working against you. And you can't expect the rate of appreciation for HDB to go fantastically high with the exception of COVID. So what do you expect? Always assume when you buy resale, you're not going to make anything out of it. It is just a cheaper form of housing compared to private housing so that you and your family can stay. Levy go to the government. Don't think of levy. Can I reframe your minds? Don't think of levy go to the government. When you receive your grants, they all come from who? When you receive 100 over 1,000 grants, 120, 160,000 of your CPF housing grants, of your EHG grants, of your proximity grants, that one you never complain. That one you happy, smile. Never even say thank you. Right? Money come from where? Must come from somewhere. It's from taxpayers' money, you know. Right? But you give back. You supposedly pay the tax. Levy is a tax. You pay the tax how much? 30,000, 40, 45,000. So that in the future it gives you, nobody force you. But if you pay, tomorrow you're waiting for 100,000, 200,000. In exchange. Exchange your 30, 40,000 for 100 and 200,000. Want or not? But nobody force you. Don't do. If you want the future 100 and 200,000, then you pay. As simple as that. I simplify everything for you. It's like an investment. Invest 30,000 and get back 100,000. Invest 40,000 and get back 200,000. I just put some rough figures. Want or don't want? I got no capital. I got no money. Okay lah, don't invest lah. Just stay as it is. Don't invest. But if you invest, then this is the amount that you can expect to get back from your investment. Now, many parents think they can pass down lah from inheritance. But the problem is always, it's different. You inherit a HDB and you inherit a private property. It's different. So you want to inherit a private property. You don't want to inherit a HDB. Okay? Let's see, any other last questions before I go off? Kalau dah 3 kali jual beli rumah, masih boleh apply BTO tak? Okay, the question from Kamalia is, if I have buy and sell 3 HDB, can I still buy BTO? Depends. The 3 HDB prior to this is BTO or resale. As long as there is only 1 BTO, because maximum you can do twice. As long as you only done twice, the rest all resale, or all of them are resale, then you can still apply for BTO. Okay, you can only apply for BTO twice. So as long as the previous one, even 3 times, 4 times, 5 times resale, also never mind. still can apply for the BTO. Adora, hey Hakim, applied BTO with my parents, but they are moving out already. Ha 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 ha. Jeng jeng jeng. What will happen? HDB might revoke your chances, your booking. You might want to check with them. This one case to case one. You might want to check with them directly, because the very reason why you got that unit is because of the priority status that you got near your parents, right? It just give you higher balloting chance, not grants, higher balloting chance. It's because of that chance that you got to book for the house. And then in exchange, they're required to be there for 5 years, right? Because you already told them, hey, I am planning to stay near my parents. If you give me this PTO, both of us can stay together. Then you go back against your words. You broke your promise. It's like that lah. Can I hire house agent to apply for HFE or HLE? Most house agents don't want to do unless you are the one serving them. But there are cases prior to this which people come to me because they are clueless. They just need hand holding to apply, especially when it comes to documentation, what to submit. How come the HDB asked me a lot of documentation? That is something that I previously have charged people a small fee for helping them to apply, even for on some complicated cases where HDB requests for a lot of other stuff to their BTO application. It's a small admin fee, but you can get in touch with me. I'll get my PA to assist you. Okay? If you have CPF to redeem HDB loan, do you pay it off or let it roll? Politically correct answer is there's no right or wrong. You can do both, but Hakim specifically, I on my own personal basis used and wiped out my entire CPF because I no longer wanted the mortgage loan, so that I can redeem the loan. Okay, so that's what I did for myself. I'm not asking you to do. That's what I believe in, because I at least kick one out rather than still have one mortgage loan and one CPF accrued interest or CPF refund. I wanted to let go of one, so which is why I use both my cash and CPF, everything in my arsenal. Whatever cash in excess that I have, I want to do partial repayment. Whatever CPF that I have, which is not a lot lah actually, CPF I have, I just wipe out everything to clear off the loan. Okay, I'm not concerned about accrued interest. I just wanted to clear off the loan. Yeah, and I don't have any intentions to, invest the money or whatever. How do I put 5 room up for rental? You can get in touch with me, Maya Bella. Go to my bio, and if you need me to help you with your rental process, you can get in touch with me. Damha Farasam. Yes, resale not for investment. Concern is when old estate goes en bloc. You cannot expect all en bloc is a good thing. For owners, en bloc is a good thing. Government, the HDB will offer you whether you want a replacement flat with some terms and conditions, or you want to be compensated. You don't want the replacement flat, you want to buy resale or stay somewhere else. Okay, it's a good thing, but it's a very small percentage that will get en bloc. Most of the people don't have this problem to deal with, the en bloc. They don't have one-on-one. Of course lah. How can they exchange your old HDB for brand new one? Cannot what, right? You must, it's not the full amount, but you must top up a little sum in order for you to give a brand new and fresh 99-year lease. If your balance of lease is already 40 years or left 60 years, and then you get brand 99, no, cannot what, right? There is a fair exchange. Maybe they give you discounted rates. Think of it this way. Okay, think of it this way. It is likely in the same location, okay, same area, same estate, so you don't have to worry so much it being in a different location. You have a brand new one, means you don't even have to ballot for a BTO. You get a BTO, you are being offered, okay, should you accept, you are being offered a brand new BTO. Of course it's a good thing, right? But of course cannot expect it to get for free lah, because the value of the brand new one when you sell tomorrow, wow, you're gonna profit a lot of money. Okay, thank you very much. I have cleared all your questions and your comments. Time, we have 5 more minutes to 9 o'clock. I need to quickly get ready and go to the office. Today we have a video shoot there. Today we have a meeting in the morning at 11. Here as I walk slowly and get out of this nice park connector. What also give advice. Good morning sir. Good morning AJ28. Nah, this is called killing 2 birds with 1 stone. As I clock in and do my morning walk. So the thing about this that I like the most is when I walk, when I do my morning, first is relaxed, tempo, nice, surrounding environment, and when talking to you guys, I don't think so much about my walk. I don't think so much about my this leg injury lah, that injury lah. No, I just focus on talking to you, answering your questions. So it's a hack for me. Yeah. DM me, okay bro, no problem. Later I check for you, okay? Hey, your house behind. Yeah, just now. You remember my house? Yeah, under construction lah. Still building, will take time. Must be patient. All good things come to those who wait. Right, yeah. Thank you, you recognize that was my house. What happened to your leg? No lah, this one is old injury. Shin splint, hairline crack, shin splint. So I'm severely flat-footed. So last time during NS in the army, you very garang what, right? Everything was so chong swa. SOC lah, SEOC lah, 2.4 lah, what lah. Everything you also chong swa. You never take care. You think you were young. You think you are you are super strong but who am I kidding? The injuries, the everything all, well, you only feel the full impact as you age, because you never take care of your body when you're younger, right? So now must be extra careful lah. All these are old injuries lah. All those in NS all will know one. You all have your own fair share of injury. For those of you who did sports, play football lah, athletics lah, all is normal lah. Abang face handsome. Thank you. You all lah know how to angkat bola. But thank you lah. Okay guys, we call it a day for today. It's a little bit gonna drizzle already. Thank you very much for being with me. I hope to be here tomorrow also, and for the rest of the week as I continue and persevere on my morning walk. Thank you everybody. I'll see you in my next live. Bye bye.